Hello, beautiful ascending ones. Hello, Jakob. Is it Christmas Day 2023? Hello, everybody, on this day. Oh, how are we rolling with the changes, or is it the same old, same old? Do we even have an intention of what we're exactly celebrating, or are we just following the crowd as usual? Do we even know where these celebrations come from? Is it Saturn worship? Is it sun worship? How deep does it go? Since we were in Rome, are we still living the lives of what the Romans did and following this Julian calendar and it not actually merging with our spacesuits or our bodies or the seasons and the cyclic nature that brings us into a hole? No, no. This season is to get us furthest from that connection to ourselves as is humanly possible, if you haven't noticed. It talks about togetherness, but actually it's the biggest separator of our world. What do we... I now spend Christmas on my own, and it is the best present I give myself every year, apart from being with this guy in his Pepe Le Pew bottom. And it's the best present I give myself every year, where I can be in the peace that is my own vibration. I come from a family that is very, very bickery, very argumentative, very dramatic, and I can imagine that there's a lot of people out there that can relate and that probably wish that they could have their Christmas on their own but have no choice. We always have a choice, by the way. And all we have to choose is no. So are we still in relationships, in families that are bickering, arguing? You did this, and if I didn't do this, then that wouldn't have happened, and blah, 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 and you started this, and you'd like children. Stop it! If you can't look each other in the eyes and bring it back to love and know we love each other, don't we? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we arguing? Why are we bickering? This soul-destroying act. Fueled by ego of needing to be right. You want to be right or you want to be happy? I choose happiness. Oh, I choose the breath. I choose to bring it back to the heart. Oh. I give thanks to those this year who are digging deep in what may seem very against the grain to a lot of people around them. I give thanks for all those on my path this year that has really resonated with my content on this channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing and donating to Jacob and I. It's so beautiful to have you all so connected to me from all over the world. And I am humbled by the effect I have on people and how much my codes really help in clearing some of the debris in your worlds, because these codes are my service to humanity, and I now reside in the heart chakra of the planet, where my job of clearing fear into love has been allowed without me being killed or taken away of this planet or killing myself or getting suppressed or oppressed any longer. I give thanks for the journey that I've been through this year and all those other souls that have dug deep in this crisis, massive time. Joking aside, laughter aside, but don't put it aside for too long, because it's the laughter and it's the smiles that get us through these times. Remembering the dead that have passed, even if that was when we were children, remembering those souls, naming those souls, bringing them back to life with just a mention of their name. They're just beyond the veil. Start feeling and knowing and bringing it back to your heart, because it's in the heart and in the intuition that we hear these souls who are waiting for us to hear their messages. And their messages come in all shapes and sizes through so much, whether that be through the winged nations, the leaves on the trees, the canines, the felines, little mice and rats and creatures and insects, the nature that essentially is you, that we as a species are getting separated from or brought away from. From the solstice on the 21st, they say it's 4 days of darkness. And it is 4 days in this part of the hemisphere, in the northern hemisphere, where the light is still. And the light slowly starts shining on the darkness, on ourselves and our cells. And January, New Year's, it should be celebrated in March with the spring. These times of January being the new year, where we have to go back to work, when we actually, our spacesuits are meant to be hibernating and going inwards. That is what the darkness is about. How easily can you slip into your darkness, meaning you're feminine, meaning being on your own, being still, breathing, resting, listening to you and no one else. That is the supposed darkness that none of us want to face or feel we have no choice and want to face. Give me thanks. Thank you so much, all of yous. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate yous all so, so much. And I hope the hole in my face and the codes that I speak, you can feel are coming from the depths of me and who I truly am and what I truly stand for. And allowing those vibrations and those frequencies to go deep, deep inside your DNA, transmuting all your fear into love. Wherever I do it from, whether I do it from the centre of Glastonbury, or whether I do it from the centre of a field, the messages are always the same. It's always coming from love, always transmuting, always changing. Are we surrendering to this change, this big change, which can be uncomfortable? Are we resisting the change? Are we flowing with the change? How has the change come to us? Are we in chaos? Or have we finally found a change of times in which we have peace? Peace is a choice. Happiness is a choice. And I can hear many going, what do you mean? No, it's not. I didn't choose this. Yes, you did. On the biggest picture level, you wrote your movie. You ticked the box for that reality. We all ticked our boxes. We all committed to this reality. And never in our realities has humanity got so close to itself without being killed. That is something to celebrate. Many, many, many who have looped this cycle, looped this planet, looped this realm, never wanting to stay, are now here to tell the tale, never wanting to leave again. I feel that planet Earth is a place I would love to stay now. That is a birthing of a feeling I have never felt in my spacesuit. And I give thanks to all of those part of that world and reality of mine. And giving thanks to those who follow behind, who are there when I get there, who are there on the journey with me. To 2024, we give thanks. We got there, people. Pat yourselves on the back. No more chastisement for you. Only bliss, peace, harmony, grace, acceptance, compassion for each other. Regardless of what anybody is going through, regardless of your beliefs. Know when you look at people in the eyes, you are together on a soul level. Regardless if you remember or not, you know and will always know this on the deepest level. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks to this little guy. Yeah, thank you, Jacob. Says it here. Come. Come. Come and say hello. Yes. Well, he got a mouse. Has he got a mouse? Did he get a mouse? Who knows? Anyway. Happy everything, people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always gratitude, gratitude, gratitude for all the changes that we are going through in these times. Let us bring the courage that we require in 2024. Sababasi, Tibabu, oh, oh, Kimamana le male kiadelo, oh, Sele kiatiti alile malana, Sababasa tu ale de la, Ye tebasi kedi dadelelo, Kimbapaleni mandi dali do, oh. Gari papa lele, yadi papa la, Gari papa tutula, Kiama malana, Ari papa kulalo, watchilile, Kiama babalele, yatiti mana delay, ye. Subasi edilo, oh, Kebaba dele ma dele dalado, oh. Kebasi kedi delele, hey, Imasekete maba dele madila delay, hey. Saba papaleni mama kia papa satula lo wa ata tikiti lele kia dele madilo kia dele manele kia papa satili lei kia ma papaleni mapa bla kadi dali day satili kia papa sotu kia ma baleli yama de kia wasi tele kia wa ababu tele kia sa kia ma ba sa di kia papa sotu tulelo kia ma mama te papa sati le do kia de ti ele dala nalama kia ma papa sigiti di tala nama asati bushu as Haux Haux. So, okay, babasa, in your faces, your beautiful, brand new, changing faces. Are you ready? Yes, you are. And what? It is new. Don't be afraid of the brand new you. It is what is driving humanity in its newest form. Don't be afraid. Let it drive. Even if you have doubting, don't doubt you. All right. I love you very much.